She heralds your end. She heralds my beginning. Welcome to Nick's Toy Box. Let's talk about it. Welcome to Nick's Toy Box, your place for everything Marvel Legends, Hot Toys, and other collectibles. Continuing the Fantastic Four First Steps Marvel Legends figure line, we have Silver Surfer. Now, I think this is a sleeper figure, in my honest opinion, and we're going to go into details with it. With that, interested to know what your thoughts are on this figure. So, at some point during this video, make sure you leave a comment and let me know. All that aside, this wave seems pretty impressive, and I'm hoping that this figure will follow that trend. Last time we saw the Thing, and the figure itself was really good, and it was kind of lacking accessories. Quick look at the little see-through packaging here, and it seems like we are already making strides. So, I think it's time that we kind of stop yapping about her, and we start getting her really in hand. Now, the box itself is what we're used to as far as shape and layout goes for recent Marvel Legend figures. With that, it's kind of got some agedness going on to it to kind of represent that, these are not from our time. And I think that's an awesome choice. I really love all these different blues, accent with this aged white, with its very sleek packaging. I say it in every video that includes Marvel Legends, and I'm really loving the direction they're going in for these boxes, because whether you're an in-box or out-of-box collector, it's easy for either one of those groups to store this or open it up and preserve the box. You let me know what you think about the Marvel Legends packaging. Maybe I'm in the wrong. But we're not here to stare at boxes all day, so how about we yank her out and her accessories and see what we're working with. Now, it's always a good day when we have two trays. So we have her extra accessories, which is going to be her board, which, a Silver Surfer has to come with the board, and this really cool, fiery effect. You can watch me stumble around with it here a little bit. It seems real obvious in the moment, but I was kind of just messing around and just really didn't see it. But once you actually have it in place, it's an awesome stand. With that, I'm overall happy with the amount of accessories. Just because the board and it has an effect of you can make it where she's riding it, that's already a win in my book. But continuing on, we also get some alternative hands. Nothing super crazy, but they are detailed fairly nice. So we have a figure, and we have two extra set of hands, and we have a board with some flames. I think all in all, that's an okay amount of accessories for about a $27 figure. Interested to know what you think about that, so you let me know in the comments below. Real quick, gotta add 3 hands. We have 3 extra set of hands. I forgot how to count, so sorry about that. Getting an in-hand look at this figure is a quick first look. She looks absolutely stellar. But how about we throw her on the turntable and get a really good look? Now, normally, I don't do any crazy poses or anything like that. And I know this is a bit zoomed out, but I had to show her off on her board, especially doing full turns here. This is an awesome figure. There are some things that, maybe aren't the greatest things in the world. But come on, almost any time that we get a Silver Surfer, we have to be pretty excited. It typically will push the boundaries a little bit of what we can get for figures. This one in particular is going to be a love or hate, because people are very divided between how they feel about it. After seeing the movie and having this figure in hand, I love it. I loved it before I even saw the film, but the film solidified it for me. You let me know what you think. I think all in all, as far as toys go, I can't be that mad. The hair, when we get into articulation, I'll talk to about a little bit. Being a little stiff or moving around here and there kind of sucks. And some of the joints could have been a little bit better. And I think more control in the feet area for riding the board definitely was needed. But all in all, a phenomenal figure. And she looks really good when she's on her board. But how about we yank her off her board and pull her closer? Now, Marvel has a really weird history here when it comes to metallic on toys. But in this instance, it looks really good. Seam lines are hidden fairly well, and nothing is obnoxiously looking. And she has pretty good articulation too. As you can see here, great bend movements pretty much everywhere. I think this figure really could have used some toe bends, and I feel like the hair is a bit of a hindrance when you're turning. Now, it's not detrimental to the toy. However, it is a little bit annoying. So just keep that in mind. And while we're talking about articulation and movement and control here, I think the board needed 2 pegs. I know they probably only had 1 to get it a cleaner look, but I think it really would have helped with balance. Now, it's funny that I say balance, and I'm going to show you something like this, because it is possible to get her balanced. But with that, for this good shot, there was a bunch where you saw, like the one before it, where she was tumbling off. And I think that's ultimately my biggest gripe about this figure, is going to be her sturdiness on her board. Now, when she's just sitting there and you're not messing with her, she looks really great. But the purpose of these, besides us grown people playing with them, is to also be played with, and played with imaginative kids and a lot of movement. And I think she falls really short. Now, I'm not expecting the magnet route, but I would have figured at least 2 pegs would have been more substantial, or a deeper peg on the 1 foot so it's held in way better. All of that aside, this is a pretty cool figure, and I'm not that mad about it. And that really wraps everything up that I have to say about her. Just a really quick one on this one, guys. As always, I'm very curious to know your thoughts. And while you're at it, you can always subscribe and turn on the notification bell, as well as like and share, and leave a comment like I just talked about, telling me what you liked and didn't like, whether for me or the figure. I really appreciate you taking time out of your day to watch. All the support and all the engagement really helps me and the channel continue to grow, so I can continue to bring you these types of reviews from these products. And with that, if you want to see more of me and more of my collection, click any of these videos here. This has been Nick's Toy Box. I appreciate you for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one. See ya.